Which champions are the most fantastic? What makes the Maker? Is it normal for my hand to do this? Answers to some of those questions await in this newest Lore Corner. Greetings, Summoners! I am your friendly neighborhood principal creative writer, Kabam Vincent, and this is your official MCOC Lore Corner Fantastic Four updates. For those of you just joining us, the Fantastic Four are a superpowered group of fantastic friends and family who first premiered in November of 1961 in a story created by Jack Kirby and Stan Lee. A mission to space went wrong, and cosmic radiation reacted with Reed Richards, Sue Storm, Johnny Storm, and Ben Grimm, transforming them into powerful heroes. Heroes who also reflect the four elements: Earth for Thing, Fire for Torch, Air for Invisible Woman, and Water for Mr. Fantastic. With, of course, the later addition of Herbie representing Heart, to get that fifth element in there. That's not canon out there, but it's canon in here. Look at that little guy. How's it going, buddy? You good? Since their out-of-this-world origins, the team has seen ups, downs, wraparounds, cinematic and animated adventures, and countless courageous combinations of fantastic heroes. In fact, let's speedrun some of the champions in the contest who have also, at some point, been part of the four. Ready? Alphabetically. Let's go! Ant-Man, Black Panther, Ghost Rider, Hulk. Iceman, Luke Cage, Medusa. Nova, She-Hulk, Spider-Man. Wolverine... I thought there'd be more. It's still a lot. Let's get into a nice groove, is all. Moving forward, the Contest of Champions are seeing dozens more champions added to the Fantastic Four as we enter the Fantastic Force saga. The Fantastic Four have been in the Contest of Champions for over half of its glorious 10 years so far, arriving in rosters back in 2019. However, it was in fact revealed via stunning anniversary trailers and motion comics that the Fantastic Four had been in the Contest of Champion for years. But, due to the destruction of some Reed Richards tech, they were all, in their own ways, trying to find ways to escape personalized cosmic prisons. And aren't we all, when you think about it? I know this is an entertainment news program that serves the purpose of announcing fun and fluffy frivolities, but take a look around you. What even is reality? Am I real? I recorded this weeks ago, but you're watching it now. What is time? What is space? Where are we? I thought I was, therefore I may have been! The final piece of that cosmic jailbreak was a time-locked Reed Richards, who was being studied by none other than Dr. Doom. Richards finally read the vibe of the room and managed to think his way out of that loop, with some summoner assistance, and has since helped out in countless challenges across the Contest of Champions, including one time where he helped our favorite little summoned symbiote to expand his knowledge in a Halloween special that I am not emotionally prepared to talk about. Ask me on our official Discord about that. While the four have been fantastic for a while, they come with no shortage of baggage, baddies, and burdens, which is where we come to our newest arrival, the Maker, a twisted Reed Richards from a dark and dead dimension. What goes into making the Maker? For answers to that, I am thrilled to announce that this Lore Corner will feature significantly more corner as we interview our own Kabam Riri and talk champion design in the new segment, Serious Question Corner. Run the very serious interview, please. Kabam Riri, I want to seriously thank you for taking time out of your day to join me in this very serious news interview program.
Thank you so much for having me here, Kabam Vincent. I am seriously excited.
Yes. Now, the Maker shares some history with Reed Richards as we know him. Cosmic accidents, stretchy rubber band powers. However, at some point, his path turned from hero to villain. Can you tell me about that divergence?
That I can do. In the Ultimate Universe, Reed had a really rough go of it. He was rejected by the Council of Reeds, he was infected by a zombie Reed Richards, he was rejected by the love of his life, went through a little bit of trauma. You know, he experienced the sads, the mads, and a big case of the bads.
Yes, no, I see. Bad things are bad. I learned that from personal experience, and you don't want bad things to happen, so I understand how he might be frustrated with that. I do have to wonder, however, what unique takes you have on his previously mentioned stretchy rubber band powers that really makes him something unique and stand out.
As you probably know, one of the most difficult things to do in the Marvel Contest of Champions is ensure that each character is unique and different enough from each character before them. And this is an even harder task when you have two characters of the same origin, in this case, Reed Richards. So Both Mr. Fantastic and the Maker both have stretchy powers, but one thing we wanted to make sure was that the Maker was a lot more menacing, a lot more world-dominating, and just overall a lot creepier than our fan favorite, Mr. Fantastic. So one way that we approach this from the Champion team is leaned more into horror tropes. He's not just goofy Stretchy, he is menacing Stretchy and a little bit brutal.
Fascinating. Fantastic, even. Would you say this assignment stretched your team to their limits?
No.
I see. I was trying to do a silly goof 'em up in this very serious interview, and I apologize for that. Speaking of keeping things serious, I'm led to understand that the Special 3 of this champion is very special on its own. Would you like to expand on the brutalism that we might be seeing here?
Due to the gritty, serious, and brutal nature of the SB3, viewers' discretion is advised. As you can see here, the Maker starts his SB3 by ramping up and almost jumping out of the screen at the viewer. He then proceeds to wrap himself around the opponent, completely draining the life from them. This is a really good way to show that he is ready to dominate the world in a very brutal way.
Genuinely upsetting. I am actually horrified beyond the capacity for rational thought right now. And I thank you for that. And I want to pass along my thanks from me and all of the summoners out there for all the hard work that goes into making these champions.
I appreciate that, Kabam Vincent. None of this would be possible if it wasn't for our Champion team. For this character in particular, I would like to thank Chamaro, Jared, and Pierre on the modeling side. I would like to thank Shay from the animation side, Dima from VFX, Wes from character design, and Matt and Tim from tech art.
Very, very nice. Thank you again, and thank you to all your team and yourself for joining us in this very serious interview. Now that the serious part of this program is done, we can return you to the silly goof-em-ups of the lore corner, which I'm being led to believe is currently mid-silly animal fact. Enjoy. The koala can sleep for up to 22 hours a day, which is, and this is true, most of the day. But don't you sleep on collecting these new champions this month. Keep a lookout for pre-release bundles, crystals, and arenas. Apologies to High Evolutionary, who also comes out this month, who has his own fascinating backstory, but I only have so much episode. If you wish these episodes were even longer and more filled with me talking, let me know below. If you don't wish for that, then you are encouraged to keep it to yourself. I am a delicate flower who needs nurturing and sunlight to grow. Don't go casting shade around me. But for more stories with the Fantastic Four, Maker, and High Evolutionary, be sure to check out this month's event quest, Nobody's Perfect, available for a limited time. You'll also be able to find a lot more fantastic ways to play with upcoming updates to the Contest of Champions. So be sure to stay informed by making MCOC your pal on all social media platforms across the multiverse. Look, it's a little tease. Tease of stuff there. Fun. For MCOC Lore Corner Fantastic Four updates, I've been Kabam Vincent. Now go and type fun nonsense in the comments. Literal fun and delightful nonsense, but it all counts the same for driving engagement. Just type the words fun nonsense if you like, or start writing poems about crows wearing hats. Just type, we beg of you. And of course, have a good day, and I'll see you in the contest.